Hello, welcome to Video Mania 2. I'm the dude manning the counter, Duncan, and today we're going to talk about Kill 'Em All from 2017. Stars Jean-Claude Van Damme, Autumn Reeser, Peter Stormare, and Maria Conchita Alonso. It also has Daniel Bernhardt, who's done a lot of martial arts movies. This movie is a grade B thriller, but grade B's kind of belittling because this movie is actually pretty smart, and it's directed by Peter Malata. And Peter Malata worked with Van Damme a lot. If you've seen a lot of Van Damme's older movies, you'll probably see a fight with Peter Malata and Van Damme in there. He's a fight choreographer and a stuntman. And this is his directorial debut, and I was very impressed. Now, Kill 'Em All is actually smarter than the title lets on. Now, it takes place in a hospital that's getting shut down, and Autumn Reeser plays a nurse named Suzanne, and it starts out the FBI, played by Maria Conchita Alonso and Peter Stormare. They're playing FBI agents, and they're interviewing her, and they're quizzing her pretty hard. They want to know what really happened. And the story is told in a non-linear way, so you get her perspective on things. You get Van Damme's character, Philip, his perspective on things. And then the FBI talks about how they think it went down. And they talk about some of the mercs and the dictator that was mortally wounded that's brought into the hospital. And so it's all told, you get different perspectives. And you don't know which one's quite true. So you have to stay with it a little bit. It kind of has a little bit of a mystery element. Now, Van Damme's character, Philip, comes in there concussed, and he's not sure what's going on, and she's trying to take care of him and try to piece together. She's like, really don't say anything because he might regret it later, so just stay here. But he's got to finish a mission. And the FBI agent, played by Stormare, talks about that, like what Phyllis' motivations are, and you get a good backstory into him, and you get a good backstory into the mercs too. The mercenaries here are pretty tough, and they explain how they are and what their specialty is, and they tell their stories in little bits of flashbacks too. And what I like, the direction here, like to set the tone, is they changed the tint on the camera and the lighting, like for 2008 or 1999 or 2014. Change the tint for different times, so you gotta feel like you were really flashing back. And this movie is very intelligent for a B movie, and the acting here is surprisingly good. So the story basically is kind of an interview with Suzanne at the end of the day, and she's, starts to get defensive, but then you hear the events before told from different perspectives, and then it comes together for an ending that has quite the twist, and it's really good. So I was like, okay, it subverted your expectations, but in a good way. You're like, all right, I can go with that. And so it's pretty intelligent in that respect. And what I really liked about this, I'm critical of Hollywood all the time with all the green screens and all these big effects and all this stuff. Sometimes just do a tight script, and Kill 'Em All is the perfect example of a tight script, not a ton of money, didn't have to do anything fancy, just get some a talented cast, which this is, and let them do their thing. And it has great fight choreography, everything's quite practical, and it looks pretty good. And so I always like those kinds of things. And Video Mania 2 is all about the lesser known movies with smaller budgets, but do some creative things. So this movie really does that. So it's available to stream on Vudu and Google Play and all that. And I think there's a free service called Crackle. I don't know much about that, but it's available on there too. So I recommend checking it out if you're looking for something, a little lighter, but you can still take seriously, and it's not this giant spectacle. It's just a tight little movie. This is pretty good, and I really recommend it. So are you interested in smaller budget movies? Let me know in the comments. Are you willing to check out Kill 'Em All? Let me know. And if you like older movies or lesser known movies, please subscribe, like the video, help this thing grow. We can get some of these lesser known movies out that are real treasures waiting to be found. So anyway, take care. Till next time.